In a strategic move, America aims to restrict China through investment embargoes. Yet, if only America is in this battle, China's robust economy remains unscathed. What if America persuades all of the European Union nations to enforce these investment barriers they've schemed? Despite having engaged in multiple dialogues with your leaders aiming to sway them towards sanctioning China, the interest is palpably lacking. To inject a sense of immediacy, America has presented the EU with an ultimatum to follow through or bear the aftermath. However, even amidst these looming threats, a considerable number of EU countries are apprehensive. They believe such a decision might cripple the US financial health more than it could dent China's, especially in the tumultuous year of 2023. Will the EU side with America, or will they weigh their own advantage over complying? Dive in to unravel. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. Now, let's begin. Caught in America's intricate diplomatic web, European leaders are now faced with a pivotal choice: limiting their investments in China's burgeoning tech sectors. At the heart of EU decision-making, Brussels is currently a hotspot of international pressure. While less expectations loom large, European diplomats tread carefully, trying to strike a delicate balance. Yet the plot thickens. While EU leaders grappled with the ramifications of recent tech restrictions, a novel challenge dawned: America's aggressive campaign to slash European investments in China. This shift has thrust European decision-makers back into murky waters, compelling them to recalibrate their approaches to align with Washington's aspirations. Contrary to the US blueprint, the EU's overarching strategy doesn't quite mesh with the Biden administration's agenda. However, a silver lining persists for some EU policymakers. They're skeptical that these American initiatives would significantly undercut China. Representing the EU on trade issues, Lucia Delgado emphasizes a paramount objective: ensuring the safety of European businesses and citizens from potential perils tied to risky technologies and investments. The overarching concern among EU nations is the potential fallout from restraining China. By attempting to rectify an American dilemma, the EU might inadvertently invite challenges of their own. The European endeavor is akin to walking a tightrope. They aim to shield their populace and enterprises, but must ensure that their chosen remedies don't exacerbate the situation. Look, what could the ramifications of sanctioning China look like? As we delve deeper, if you're engrossed in this exploration, do us a favor: like, share, and subscribe for more insights into China's global trajectory. Sanctioning China might disrupt trade dynamics, jeopardizing the flourishing business partnerships that many EU firms have fostered with Chinese counterparts. This could not only dent the economies of both regions, but also instigate supply chain hiccups. Moreover, taking such a stance might strain EU ties with other nations in allegiance with China, spiraling into a labyrinth of diplomatic hurdles and potential retaliatory measures. Given China's growing appetite for EU products, sanctions might restrict European access to this lucrative marketplace, hampering business expansion opportunities. One can't overlook the diplomatic strain these sanctions might introduce, potentially hampering cooperation on critical global agendas like environmental conservation, security, and regional peace. With China at the forefront of technological innovation, any barriers might limit Europe's access to advancements in sectors like telecom, electronics, and sustainable energy. Navigating these complexities with the US has proven challenging for the UA. Both entities, despite their alliance, occasionally find their priorities and viewpoints at odds. Natalie Warner, a notable figure from the Global Strategic Insights Institute, underscores the potential of collective trade and investment controls, which see multiple nations collaborate on regulatory actions. This bolsters the US inclination to maintain amicable relations with China, given China's commanding presence in global commerce. Yet, America remains persistent in its endeavor to reroute European focus. While certain EU decision-makers might perceive the American approach as a relief, the collective US sentiment remains muddled. A decline in investments in China could spell trouble for their economic landscape. Hence, America's argument for sanctions should resonate with the broader European vision. Recently, Washington has been vociferously urging the EU to curb its stakes in China's advanced tech sectors, ostensibly driven by security apprehensions. Yet, on closer examination, it seems that America's primary motive is curbing China's meteoric rise, with security concerns serving merely as a facade. This notion gained traction post the deliberations during the Trade and Technological Council meets last year. Among the prominent backers of the U.S.'s stance is Helena van der Meer, the European Commission's head. However, her endorsement hasn't been without contention. Many EU nations view her position as disproportionately swayed by US interests or as excessively protectionist. Given the multifaceted dynamics at play, the question looms: how will the EU navigate this American pressure? Before we delve further, we'd like to commend our viewers for their active engagement and insights. Do you envision the EU succumbing to American pressure, or might they align more with China? Could this situation trigger a chasm between the US and the EU driven by their differing stances on China? Chime in with your thoughts in the comments. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video and comment. When we consider global dynamics and the ceaseless political chess that unfolds on this ever-evolving board, it's crucial to pose the right questions. Here's one to ponder upon. Why does the US time and again seem so adamant on influencing European Union policies, particularly concerning China? Let's unpack this pressing issue. Now, let's not beat around the bush. The U.S. administration's dealings with the European Union, especially regarding China, appear increasingly less like a mutual consultation and more like a strong-arm strategy. The myriad intricacies surrounding EU's dealings with China paint a picture of diverse interests and a rather tumultuous quest for consensus. As Emily Benson from the Center for Strategic and International Studies astutely points out, there's undeniable strength in multilateral trade and investment controls. When nations collaborate, the outcomes can resonate more powerfully. In this globalized era, China, with its monumental business clout, is undeniably an enticing partner for Europe. And yet, the U.S. endeavors to veer Europe's compass in an entirely different direction. While some in the European Union might greet America's hardline stance with quiet approval, especially those skeptical of China's motives, the collective sentiment across the member states is less accommodating. For the EU, the stakes are high. Reducing investments in China isn't just a political maneuver. It's a decision that carries weighty economic repercussions. The underlying question then emerges: can the US, with its sanctions card, genuinely make Europe believe that this is in their best interest? Recent calls from Washington urging the European Union to impose sanctions on investments in China's tech sector ostensibly arise from security concerns. But here's the twist in the tale. Dive deeper, and these concerns start to look more like a facade. Instead of genuine worries about global security, it appears America's real game is to curb China's meteoric rise, using security as a convenient cover-up. Is this just a classic tale of envy? One could argue so. This tug-of-war saw its most evident manifestation during the Trade and Technology Council meetings. Here, the U.S. unabashedly championed a restrictive approach to China's tech investments, further stoking the flames of this global superpower showdown. Notably, Ursula von der Leyen, the European Commission's head, voiced support for the U.S.'s stance. But Europe's diverse tapestry of opinions showed its colors, as several EU states openly criticized her position, viewing it as disproportionately influenced by America's agenda. One pivotal moment in this narrative was von der Leyen's visit to Washington. While she might lean towards supporting the U.S., it's a Herculean task to get all 27 EU nations singing the same tune. On one hand, the allure of China's business potential is palpable. On the other, the U.S. increasingly assertive push seeks to mold Europe's decision-making. So, where does this leave the European Union? With the U.S. issuing deadlines and veiled threats, the pressure is mounting. Yet, the majority of EU nations appear to gravitate towards China, primarily due to the potential economic windfall. The American strategy, rooted in power politics, might not have the intended effect after all. Which brings us back to our original question. Is America's arm-twisting diplomacy genuinely in Europe's best interest? The answer isn't simple, but one thing's clear. Europe, with its rich tapestry of nations and interests, will tread its path. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.